This is Chris with Dive Zone Scuba for another technical diving tips, techniques, and trips video. Hello divers, thanks for joining me today. The subject of today's video is the current state of development of the double tank adapter, or DTA. If you're not familiar with the concept and use of the double tank adapter, I suggest that you watch video 176. Although this video talks about the double tank adapter in a technical diving context, you can also use this for diving recreational independent back mount doubles. So currently, what I've stabilized on are two different basic models of the double tank adapter. And the original one was made out of all aluminum with aluminum single tank adapters and also an aluminum center channel. And so I'm going to stay with that configuration. And but what I have done is based upon some requests. I have also been able to produce a completely stainless steel version of the double tank adapter. So this has two single tank adapters of stainless steel, and then it also has a center channel that, instead of being aluminum like I've done in the past, is going to be also stainless steel. So that's 304 stainless steel for the all stainless steel model. There have been some other developments as well. In the earlier versions, I used a stud like this, and I had to, in order to assemble it, I had to grind off the end here, and that was a very time-consuming process to grind it off so you could grab something. So now what I'm doing with these is I have a bolt, a long 5/16 inch bolt, 5/16 by 18 bolt. So this is good and bad. The good part is that it enables the people that are using it to more easily adjust the length of the bolts. The downside of it is I have to use regular conventional fasteners. So I don't know if you could see this or not, but this is a stainless steel washer, a lock washer, and a regular nut. I have to use that now because you cannot reliably use a nylock nut for that, because if you thread the nylock nut too far on a stainless steel stud, then what happens is you can gall and have problems, and then you'd have to grind it off or cut it off instead. Okay, so I'm now using, instead of the nylock nut, I am now using regular washers, lock washers, and nuts there, like that. All right, so then on the other end, I'm going to continue to use the same setup here. This is the part that goes on the inside of your plate and wing. And I'm supplying a regular nut, but some people may want to replace that with a wing nut, or perhaps a Durlin nut. Do away with everything here and do a Durlin nut. So I'm going to leave that at the option of the individual that's going to be there. Another thing that has changed a little bit on this is at one point I was using, again, a regular nut on this side versus the lock nut, but I have now been able to come up with a combination of length of the bolt inside here, and also the nylock nut, in order to get it to the right size and not cause any problems by sticking out. So I'm now using just a regular low-profile nylock nut for that. Okay, and that seems to be working out quite well. All right, so if you're going to be going on a trip, what I do suggest is that you have the aluminum version, which is about half the weight of the stainless steel version, maybe a little bit less than half weight, because it's just much more transportable. This is actually quite heavy. And I think if you want to reduce the amount of weight you're carrying, this would do well for that. But for general travel, I suggest the aluminum one. Now, another issue that I should probably discuss is using this and going back and forth between its use as a double tank adapter and then using the single tank adapter. It is quite fiddlesome to have to take this off in the event that you wanted to use it as a single tank adapter and just put the other part of it aside. So I'm not really suggesting doing that. It's just much easier to carry another separate single tank adapter than doing that. But if you were really trying to shave your weight down, then that is a possibility, is that you can disassemble these two things. And if you're going to be doing single tank diving, just pop the one of the two single tank adapters onto your plate and wing. Okay, so that is a possibility. All right, so that's pretty much all I wanted to do to talk about the what's going on in the latest developments of the double tank adapter. So it's been something that I've been using on virtually all the trips that I've been going on, because most of the trips I'll do, for example, technical diving or maybe instruct a technical diving course, and we'll use independent doubles with this. And then occasionally for a night dive, rather than diving independent doubles, what I'll do is I'll dive just a single tank for the night dive. But that does require, as I said, another single tank adapter or the disassembly of this. So if you want to disassemble it, you go ahead and do that. But some people might find it more convenient just to keep this together, or do any other recreational dives with independent back mount doubles. And again, one of the big things about this is that you can mount this on any back plate and wing, and you don't have to go through the burdensome process of threading the tank bands through the plate. This actually operates exactly the same way as a set of manifolded doubles. So you can do very rapid switches between manifolded doubles and independent doubles, and then also with single tanks. Okay, so that's it for this video. This is Chris with Dive Zone Scuba. Thanks for watching.